Hey guys, today I am going to be showing off every single one of the abilities in the Sharpshooter class tree. So I have two Sharpshooters on this mission. Both of them are built out on one side of the tree. So today the two soldiers we're going to be featuring is James Big Sleep Collins and, wait for it, Dell Engineer Conager, for those of you that get the reference, comment below. Alright, so I'm going to start off with our Sharpshooter here. So the first ability unlocked at the Corporal rank is called Long Watch. Basically, it makes your Overwatch trigger with Squad Sight range. And Squad Sight is the squaddy ability at squaddy rank when you get promoted to a Sharpshooter. So it does suffer from the squad sight aim penalties. If you look down in the bottom left corner where it says hit percentage, it says squad sight minus 2%. It's penalized by the squad sight aim penalty on top of the Overwatch penalty. So if you put him on Overwatch and trigger it with something else, let's say we have our Grenadier right here. Launch a grenade. Actually, you know what? For demonstration purposes, I am going to use this. Maybe. Not. Right. So if you were to do that, and blow up that and trigger your Overwatch from concealment, which we were just in. And so my sniper cannot see him, but he can still take a shot. And it is a dodge. Okay, so I can't really use him anymore. So there's going to be a lot of reloading done. Obviously, this is going to all be removed in editing. But I'm just letting you guys know. Okay, so the next ability we have is, it's called Deadeye. So how it works is that you take a shot with an aim penalty for a damage increase. And this damage increase is relative based on your tier of weaponry. Increases your base damage by 50%. So if you were to have a sniper rifle, that does 4 to 6 damage. With Deadeye, its damage range would be improved from 4 to 6, 6 to 9. But it does have a slight aim penalty of 25%. That is pretty big. I would rather recommend, in my opinion, the other skill on the sergeant side of this class. We'll talk about it more later. So if you were to take this Deadeye shot over a regular shot, you would have a bit more damage, 4 to 5 for this tier of weaponry, but the aim would be substantially reduced. So this would be 100% on the sectoid. If you do this, now it's an 88. So that is pretty significant. And it's only because his aim is going over the 100% limit and then subtracting from that. So if you were to take it, it's a 12 to 15 damage range. You take this shot. Boom. See? 12 damage. Over the conventional 8 to 10 from plasma weaponry. Okay, waiting for this to load. Hey guys, I'm doing Take On Me now. Alright, so this next one, unlocked at the lieutenant rank, is a passive ability. It's called Death from Above. Killing an enemy at a lower elevation with your sniper rifle costs only a single action. And that's the big one. So, like, if you kill something, say you're on, like, your sniper's perch, and then you kill someone, below you, like, say you're on a roof and they're on the ground, then it will only cost one action. So after that, you know, you can reload if you need to, or whatever you need to. So I'm going to grenade these people. So first we need to weaken this guy to get actually the kill part of it. So I'm gonna use my specialist to hopefully weaken him. Great. So now, you see this is 100%, right? So you take this shot. You see he died, right? So then, Death from Above triggers. You still have one action left. You're free to do whatever you want, reload, whatever you want. You can put on pistol overwatch if you want to. But for now, we're just gonna leave it. Alright, on to the next ability. Ba 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 da 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 ba 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 ba. Okay. This next ability is called Kill Zone. So what it does, you take a squad sight overwatch shot on any enemy that moves or attacks within a cone of fire. This can be positioned and it stretches infinitely long, though like Long Watch, it also suffers from squad sight aim penalties. This ability does not need long watch for the squad sight part of it. So if I were to set a kill zone down, then I would grenade these people.
This is for you.
Okay. So if he were to start running over here, Michael will take a shot. And these are covering fire shots, which I will talk about in my specialist class, which is basically the support class returning. But covering fire works exactly like it does. Moving or attacking will make it proc. So if I were to have someone deal a little bit of damage here, say my other guy here. Now, one of the most important things, this can trigger on the alien's turn as well as yours. So basically, if there are still applicable targets, you will be able to take 2 shots at the same target, basically. Okay.
Forces on the ground.
We found more peoples, not intended, really. Okay. It's gonna burn my other.
Still moving.
And Killzone also suffers from the Overwatch aim penalty. Why? Well, gotta redo that. Dot, 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 question mark. Okay, so this next one is called Kill Zone. So you take a squad sight overwatch shot against any enemy that moves or attacks within a cone of fire. And this suffers from both the squad sight penalties and the overwatch penalties. It's a 0.7x modifier to your aim if you don't know. This does not require watch to take the squad sight overwatches. So if I were to sit down a kill zone here, with my grenadier up, and I were to take a shot at one of them just to reveal. Nice job.
Negative damage. They're onto us.
So, how kill zone works is that you can take as many shots on have remaining ammo, and that only works once per enemy. So he's gonna take this first shot on the Archon. Okay, damage. Gonna take the second shot on the sectoid. 9 damage, he's dead.
You know that was good.
Then take his third shot on the second sectoid. So it really only has 2 limits to how many times it can trigger. 1 is your ammo count, and 2 is available targets. Another thing to mention, it does trigger on the alien's turn as well as yours. So that's a useful fact to know, but they still have to be inside the cone of fire. So on to the next ability. Okay, so the next two abilities are going to be paired in conjunction with each other. The first one is called Steady Hands. So what it does, if you did not move last turn, you gain a +10 to aim and your crit chance. You can see it triggering in the bottom left and bottom right in the critical hit and regular hit percentages. Then the next one at the Colonel rank is called Serial. It's a powerful chain shot ability. For every kill made with your sniper rifle, important sniper rifle, your actions will be refunded. You cannot use it with the pistol. And any abilities with the sniper rifle will not work with this ability. This does not cost an action point to use. It's a free ability. So you can take a shot as long as you can kill it. So there, I killed a sectoid, and here, he still has both his actions left. So here, you can see in his passives he's benefiting from Serial, powerful chain shot ability. So if I were to take another 100% on the sectoid down below, crits again. Again. Alright, so then, Serial will trigger again. Now he only has 1 ammo left in the magazine, so he cannot do anything else but shoot. If you know that you can end your Serial, you can use a ability to end your Serial. So then you can end with something like Deadeye or maybe a couple pistol shots. Alright, so that is it for the sniper tree. Now we're going into the gunslinger side. Okay, so the first ability in the gunslinger side of the tree is called Return Fire. This is a passive. So when targeted by enemy fire, automatically fire back with your pistol once per turn. So let's say if I were to move him into the open, right? So he can see both of these. And if I were to put everybody else in a position where there would be, quote, easy targets, then you could effectively make it so that they would target your sharpshooter and hopefully get a kill. So if you were to take a shot over here.
Come on! We've been spotted.
Actually, we might kill them here because of the overwatchers. Alright, missed. That's what I like to see. That's fine. It's okay.
That won't do it.
Alright. So just for the sake, I'm going to weaken this Archon so that if he targets us, you can kill him next turn. Okay. So, if they target your sniper, then here comes the quad trigger again. If they were to target your sharpshooter, like this, so he will take a swing at him and miss. So then, now return fire will trigger. He will shoot him back, and since he was low health, kill him.
Check it before you get too close.
So that is return fire. Alright, on to the next ability. So the next three abilities in the Gunslinger tree will all be combined together.
Confirmed.
So the next one is called Lightning Hands. What it is, it's a free pistol shot. It has a 3-turn cooldown, and basically that's all there is to it.
Come on, focus. We're visible here.
So, if we were to take a Lightning Hands pistol shot on here, fire pistol at a target, and the attack does not cost you. So, now he still has full 2 action points, you can see. And the next one is called Quick Draw. What it is that take a pistol shot as your first action. It will not end your turn. You will still have 1 action left. So combined with Lightning Hands, you can take 3 pistol shots in 1 turn. I'm going to open up lines of sight here just for the sake of my sniper being able to actually shoot things. Alright, so the next one is called Face Off. What you do, you fire once at every visible enemy with your pistol. This can trigger with only one enemy, sorry. But for the sake of time, I'm going to do the Colonel ability first. So it's called Fan Fire. What it does, you fire your pistol 3 times at a single target. And each shot is calculated individually for its hit or miss percentage. And that's all there is to it. So if you were to activate it, 3 times. So one of them missed, and then 2 of them hit, and the Archon died. So that is Lightning Hands, Quick Draw, and Fan Fire. Right, Face Off is a cool one. It's unlocked at the Captain rank. And what it does is you fire once at every visible enemy with your pistol. So let's say you can see 2 enemies, right? Take a Face Off, you'll shoot at both of them. So here's a demonstration. So with multiple targets and lots of multiple targets, this ability can be really effective at the higher stages of the game. So that is Face Off. So the final ability in this video, unlocked at the major rank, is a passive ability. It's called Hunker Down Aim. Hunker Down now confers plus 20 aim to the first shot on the following turn. So if I were to hunker down, you can see instead of the normal hunker down, it says Hunker Down Aim. So if I were to hit everyone,
On Overwatch.
so if I were to get someone in
Moving on target location.
and get our gunslinger,
I'm on the move.
you can see he is benefiting from hunker down aim in the bottom left corner. So if you were to take, say, fan fire on him,
Bro, too fast for
you would be benefiting from that. For only the first shot, though, I believe. So yeah, that is it for the Sharpshooter tree. Let me know in the comments section if you want to know anything else. Or the other classes, if you want to say the other classes. I am planning to do them, but I want to do it based on community feedback. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.